radar technique class at UCA. I'm a senior there. I graduate next December, and I got certified by Hootsuite University, which is a huge. It encompasses lots of different social media tools and how to use them to market your brand and for robotics bomb squad specifically. Okay, so what I planned on doing today is going through how to use these different social media tools effectively. So you got your Facebook, Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and Snapchat. Snapchat is huge, and I know you guys use that every day. We'll go into that later. And then Hootsuite and how you can use it to your benefit and its effectiveness in promoting Bomb Squad and the EAST program and whatever you guys want to do. And then measuring social media activity and Storyfy. Your Storyfy is pretty wide. I'll show you something to do with that a little later. But measurement is key in seeing who is actually being engaged by the content you're putting out there, who you're actually reaching. Because that's important. If no one's seeing your content, then what's the purpose of putting it out there? So first, social media. What is it? What do you guys think it is? Before you even read that up there, what do you guys consider social media?
A way to
MySpace.
A way to communicate with everybody.
Yeah, it's a tool that you can use from the luxury of anywhere you want to be, and it helps you connect to the outside world. So why is the use of social media important?
Because we can connect to people without actually having to see their face.
Exactly, and that's important because you can reach broad audiences over the entire world. And more people are increasingly using social media every day. I mean, you have grandparents that are on social media, I'm sure. Facebook, right? Yeah. Grandparents stole Facebook from my generation, so that's why we had to go to Twitter. You guys have Instagram. It just everything's going to change. So Facebook, like I said, Facebook is primarily used for the pages. Do you guys have a page for Bomb Squad? You do? And pictures. That's what I've noticed. A lot of the trends are for. It's not something that is used to put out news because a lot of people don't regularly check it for news. So do you guys have someone that moderates your page?
Yes. It's our media.
So yeah, just use that primarily for pictures and small blurbs. A lot of people aren't checking that daily. They just want to see what you guys are doing, and this is for your grandparents and parents pretty much. People that you don't really need to engage but are interested because you're really interested. Twitter. This is something that I was completely against before I joined this class. Do you guys have Twitter at all? No?
Well, I mean, I don't use it at all.
You need to.
I have an account, but I've yet to remember the password.
Definitely make a Twitter, remake a Twitter, and create a hashtag for Bomb Squad, whether it be MH Bomb Squad or
We do have a hashtag.
You guys- yeah, and anything you post related to that, just keep posting it because eventually it'll pick up momentum and lots of other people will see it, and follow different robotics teams and tweet to them periodically, before competitions or after competitions, say, hey, that was a good match, because it's, people want real relationships with other people. If it's, you just like something, they don't know who you are. Say something, give yourself a name, have a voice. Vine, you guys are on Vine, right? Yes. Do you guys actually make Vines?
No.
Never in my life.
Make Vines. You can use this for behind the scenes looks, because a lot of people, you guys just look at the news feed and see interesting, funny stuff. Just do that. If you guys want to pull out your phone and while you guys are building a robot, or how to, I don't know a lot of your robot lingo, but how to program a robot, just do a 6-second clip and just put that out there. Constantly put out content, because that's how you're going to be relevant and make people know who Mount Home Bomb Squad is. Because you guys are competing with national teams that are in big cities and also you guys compete globally, right? Yeah. So I mean, little old Mount Home, 17,000 people. How are you going to compete unless you're not putting stuff out there constantly? So definitely go home and create a Twitter, create a Vine for the Bomb Squad itself. And Instagram. I'm sure you guys are on Instagram a lot, right?
Yeah.
This is good for just picture marketing again, but use of hashtags is important and reaching wider audiences. Show off your robots, like that robot that shoots confetti. Put that on there. Do a 15-second video. Show it shooting confetti. Why not? And then you'll be able to engage people in other related fields, different robotics teams, and it's all about creating relationships, genuine connections with other people, because they don't want to just see a logo and a name. They want to have actual communication with you guys. And Snapchat. You guys use Snapchat every single day. I bet you guys Snapchatted within the last 20 minutes. probably, right, within the last 10 minutes. Could you imagine if you're, you know, if it's a build day, or, you know, you guys are at a competition and you're canvassing other teams, take out your phone and have a Bomb Squad Snapchat and Snapchat, because that information is going to be delivered instantly. Nobody has to log on anywhere. It's going to be sent to their phone, and they're going to see it right then and there. Yeah, it's only 15 or 10 seconds, but it's still, you know, instant, and people see what you're trying to say right away. And then a practice that we've noticed within my classes is try to only post to your story, because there's some liability issues that we ran into. And then if you have to reach out to somebody, tell them, you know, just post your story, email us at bombsquad, blah, 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 whatever your email is. But this allows you an opportunity to have fun with it, be creative, and be engaged. Because, I mean, UCA just started a Snapchat account, and it's done wonders for recruitment and engagement, and people know more about UCA. So I just imagine what you guys could do with Bomb Squad and how that could just go national, global, just have fun with it. Are you opposed to Snap? Because I know Snapchat, people are really iffy about Snapchat. And that's why that needs to be probably moderated by you, but it's what we found is it's instant and people react to it right away. And a lot of, you know, you guys can have a lot of fun with it. Hootsuite. So Miss Jackie knows about Hootsuite. Do you guys know what Hootsuite is? Okay, so wouldn't it be a pain if you had to log into your Vine, log into your Facebook, your Twitter, and your Instagram, all, you know, to interact? Yeah, this encompasses everything. This is a Snapchat or a snapshot of my feed, and then it allows you to put all of your feeds here. This is my Twitter, this is my Facebook, everything is going to be just constantly flowing with information. And then it'll allow you to put in different tabs for blogs that you want to follow or things that are trending. The next slide that I did, there's Trend Spotter, and I actually typed in #robotics. So this was talking about 3D printers and mastering programming for robotics. And this is where you guys can come in through Hootsuite. Hootsuite is free, by the way, and it allows you to do all of this for free. And just, if you like what this guy has to say, retweet it. You know, post it again. He's going to see that you're engaging him, and who knows, one day in the future you guys are at a competition and you have a great design, this guy might reach out to you. I was actually reached out to by the Clinton National Library 2 weekends ago, because I was just posting a whole bunch of like voter registration campaign stuff, and the spokesperson for the Clinton campaign or foundation reached out to me to attend their 10th anniversary event. So that, I mean, just works. You just gotta constantly be on it, every day post. I know it's gonna be annoying, you're gonna think you're annoying, but this reaches so many people. And that's when we go into the measurement side of it. Last night, you guys know the whole Ferguson thing was, right? Last night I was tweeting like crazy. I was live tweeting an event. Within the last 9 days, I reached almost 3,000 people. And so my last tweet I sent, I don't remember what time, but it reached, let's see, 301 people saw it and 20 people clicked on it, which I had a 6% engagement, which is pretty good for an event that went completely national. And then that just allows you guys have a Bomb Squad Twitter account, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, you just go to analytics.twitter.com and it'll, you know, log yourself in, and that'll allow you to see what happens. So if you post something on competition days, you'll be able to see what kind of content gets the most impression, what kind of content gets the most engagement. You guys want to see and pick out what people actually care about. You know, if you're posting just nonsense, you know, getting ready for the day, and you only get 100 people look at it, and then you said, hey, we just won our match against at this team, blah, 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 and then you get 500 views on it, people care about you winning, and not, you know, it gives you an evaluation of what content people actually are reading and what's engaging to other people. And do you guys know what Bitly is? Now, Bitly is something that I was just introduced to also. It's a link shortener, and it's also a way to measure your social media engagement. So if you guys have long articles or something that you want to link to from your website, you go to bitly.com. And I don't have anything on there yet. Okay, nothing for me. Well, you guys can go there yourself, and it's basically, it shortens, instead of seeing this long URL, you can take your name, Mountain Home Bomb Squad competition results, and it'll say just mountainhomebombsquad.bitly.com, and then they have to click that link to go to the content, and you'll be able to get another measurement graph like that at the bottom. And do you guys know what Storyfy is? Storyfy is really cool. I did a Storyfy. Do you care if I show?
That's fine.
Okay. Because some of it's a little graphic.
Oh, it's okay.
I did a Storyfy of what was happening in Ferguson yesterday. This is a timeline of what I saw on social media accounts. This one right there. Try to write it quickly. I'm ready to go.
What's going on outside?
Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'll go in and how to make a Storyfy later, but it allows you to go through all the different social media tools, type in a hashtag, and you'll get everything relevant to that hashtag, everything that anyone has posted in regards to that hashtag on the internet. So I just went through, did the Ferguson decision. I didn't take a stance, because I mean, that's not, as people in the media, you can't really take a stance. Your job is to report and, just put everything out there for people to see. So that's when we found out that he wasn't gonna be indicted for the charges, and then just people just strictly reporting. And then you could do this with robotics and in competitions. If you're at a competition, do a hashtag wherever the location is robotics, and you'll be able to put out a story like this. Your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. This allows you to. So it was a lot longer before.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a sign there.
Where? Oh.
Like there's two signs.
Right there, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this allows you to compile everything relevant to robotics or whatever topic you want and put it out there. And then what's neat about it is anybody who used, so when I created this, a tweet went out to this guy, this guy, this guy, and everybody else I've used saying, hey, Rich Love used you in their Storyfy, and then they'll be able to engage with you, seeing that they engage, you engage back, and it's just completely repetitive. People are always gonna, if you give them attention, people are gonna give you attention. It's human nature. So yeah, this was all yesterday. Isn't that insane? And the way it works. Okay, so you do new story, and what's something you guys see in relation to robotics and bomb squad? What's a hashtag that
OMG robots.
OMG robots? Okay. So you do hashtag OMG. And then you're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff regarding OMG robots. And that's something you guys need to retweet and put out there. That way, before if you do this in the off season, when it becomes bill season and competition season, people are already gonna know who Bomb Squad is from out home because you've already put out engaging content, and you're gonna have a name for yourselves already. So this needs to happen now. That way, when you get to the part where you're competing for attention with everybody, they're already gonna know your name. So and then you just click and drag, and put this over, and then that's how you create the story that you just saw I did. And then it allows you to do YouTube videos, as Google Plus, as Flickr, as Instagram, a whole bunch of different videos and images and tweets that you can compile to create your own story.
Never mind. Yeah, we're just kidding. There's two of them walking so close to that one.
Is it in the, if I downloaded it, it'd be in the recent items, right?
Yeah.
And then do you guys know, or have you heard of what a social media audit is? It's something that we had to do in the beginning of class. It's a way of checking yourself and seeing, actually before I go into that, this certified, do you guys know what Clout is? You guys heard of Clout? Clout is your social media ranking score in comparison to everybody else on social media. So it's kind of like Twitter analytics, but this is completely relevant to you in Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, everything that you're on. So it measures your impact across, a 90-day period. So my cloud score is a 59, which is pretty decent. I think we checked in class the other day. Taylor Swift has a cloud score of like 97. So that just shows you, in comparison. I know I'm gonna be like Taylor Swift. My cloud score is gonna be up there. I promise. But yeah, definitely go on there and track individually. I recommend you do this individually, and then do it for Mountain Home Bob Squad, because you need to see how you are in relation to what's engaging and what's trending. And then social media. And this is it's a quick. Do you guys have time? It's like a 4-minute video on how to conduct a social media audit from Hootsuite, and they'd say it a lot better than I do. I promise. Is there a way to hook a map to this? Because I don't know my password because they're all saved.
You don't have the.
No.
No, I don't have the connector cord.
If you guys want to watch it on the small screen on my computer, you can. Otherwise, I don't know.
So for a Hootsuite, does it like if you post something, does it go through all your social media, or can you choose to just put one?
You can choose. Actually, I found it. Okay. And you can choose. Yeah, you can check whatever box. Because obviously longer posts can't go on Facebook. Twitter limits you to 140 characters. Instagram is just pictures, and then your Tumblr and your blog. And I know you wanted to talk about WordPress also.
Let's talk a little bit about the importance of a social media audit. Audits are key for benchmarking previous efforts and planning for new ones. If you're just getting started in social media, begin with an initial kickoff audit. This means understanding which accounts are currently linked to your company and what they're being used for. So ask yourself the following questions. Which accounts are currently attached to my company?
Bomb Squad is
How are they currently being used? Have they gone dormant? And are they being used for spam? It's also going to help if you find out what your top competitors are doing online. Which products and services are currently being talked about in a good way or a bad way by your customers? And also, what are the top phrases being used around your company and industry? when planning for your